Good morning, all of you. Myself, Dr. R.L. Lenka, dealing with the paper for both B.Ed as well as D.Ed. This is a common topic and it will be beneficial both for B.Ed students as well as D.Ed trainees. And the paper is Pedagogy of English or Method of Teaching English. And the topic is Functions of English Language. We all know that language is unique to human beings. That means human beings are capable of using a variety of languages. It may be mother tongue, it may be national language, it may be international language, it may be local languages. However, language is the means of communication. Language is the means of expression. Language is the means of human relationship or bonding between human beings. In this sense, we may say that what language can do, or what are the prime functions of language, particularly English language. Let's have a look on some of the points that deals with functions of English language or functions of English. No doubt, English is an international language. English is a window language or language of building human relations. In this sense, what are the functions English does, both for the individuals as well as for the society? In this sense, let's deal with the functions. What are the functions of English language? Number one, that is informative function. Informative function. Language provides information. We get information, we give information through languages. And from that point of view, language is informative and it has the informative function. Different information is being provided by means of the languages, particularly by means of English. It is English that helps to provide information about the globe as a whole, about educational technology, about ICT, information communication technology, about a variety of subjects. And that language helps us providing information. Hence it has the informative function. Next is the communicative function. Communicative. Language is the means of communication. Individuals communicate with each other by means of language, particularly the language of English. Hence it is a means of communication. It has the communicative function. Communication between the individuals, communication between individual and individuals or group of individuals, communication between institutions, communication between organizations, communication between individual and organization, even if communication in the educational setting, in schools, colleges. This is, for example, I am communicating in language of English. मेरा कम्युनिकेशन इंग्लिश लैंग्वेज के माध्यम से हो रहा है आप लोगों के लिए. Next is the expressive function. Language is the means of expression. Individuals express their feelings, their thoughts, their ideas, their ideologies by means of language, particularly by means of English language. Hence, it has the expressive function, or it is a means of expression. Individuals express themselves through languages, or individuals express their ideas through English language. Next is the aesthetic function. Aesthetic function, aesthetic means it is related to beauty, the beauty of a language. Every language has its own beauty. The beauty of an alphabet, the beauty of letters, the beauty of words, the beauty of sentences, the beauty of poems, the beauty of prose, the literary beauty. And it is the language that helps the individuals to express different ideas along with the beauty of the language, beautification of language, and that is called the aesthetic. And even another aspect is, even some aesthetic sense can be expressed in language. For example, beauty of nature is well expressed in language. Beauty of the world is well expressed in language. Beauty of science and technology is expressed through languages, particularly the English language. Next is the preservative function. Preservative function, that is called conservative function. Preservation. Language is the means of preservation of cultural heritage, preservation of culture and civilization, preservation of ideas and ideologies, preservation of values, preservation of societal values. What is ideal? What is important for human beings? It is the language that keeps the value system ahead. Next is the narrative function. Narrative function means narration. Language is the means of narrating the objects, narrating the world, narrating an event. That is narration. It helps in narration of different ideas and events. And in this sense, it is instrumental. Language is instrumental, means we use language as an instrument for expression, for communication, for information, for literary work, for relationship building. Hence it is instrumental, and it has the instrumental function. Next is the regulatory function. Regulatory function means language regulates many things. Different things are being regulated by means of English language. Regulating the relationship, the international relationship, regulating the local bodies, the state and government, trade and commerce, science and technology, all are being regulated through languages. Different things are being expressed in languages, particularly in English language, and also those things are being regulated by means of language. Next is the imaginative function. That is, language is the means of imagination. When someone is imagining something, for example, a poet is imagining, and he has to express that imagination by means of language. Hence, language is helpful in developing imagination and expressing that imagination. Kalpana or bhasa, both are intelligent. That is imaginative function. And it is a means of imagination expression. And language is a means of creativity, developing creativity or creative expression. Language helps the individuals to express creativity or expression of creativity by means of language, English language, either through poem, either through prose, maybe essay, maybe passage, maybe paragraph. and that expression may be oral, it may be written expression. However, creativity is well expressed through language, and English is one of the best languages for expressing creativity. Next is organizational function. Language helps in organizing the individuals, organizing the society, organizing the institutions, organizing the subjects, organizing the teaching learning process, organizing information communication technology, and various teaching subjects and learning subjects also. Hence it is helpful in organization and it has the organizational function. Then directional function. Language helps in direction, providing direction, providing instruction. We need the help of a language. Next is heuristic. Heuristic means putting the individual in such a situation out of which he or she will gain knowledge about the environment. Heurism, it is related to heurism, and that is heuristic function of language. Next is identity function. Language helps the individual to have their identity. For example, someone is speaking English clearly, fluently, nicely. So we know that he is a fluent English speaking person. That identity, person's personality, person's caliber, talent can also be identified by means of languages spoken or told. Next is the relationship function. Language is the means of building relationship. Building social relationship, building interpersonal relationship, national, international relationship, particularly human relationship. Because human beings are capable of using languages. English is an international language that builds human relationship worldwide. Global relationship is being built by English. Next is interactive function or fatigue function. Human interaction. Language is helpful in interaction. Interaction between individual and individual, between one individual and a group of individuals, between organizations, between institutions, or between individuals in the society as a whole. From that point of view, a variety of languages are used for interactive expressive functions. Next is the literary function. Every language has its own literature. Language is expressed through literature, literary work, prose, poetry, drama, essay, paragraph, passage, grammar, whatever it may be. These are the literary parts, and these literature help English language to remain forever or to reach to the people. Hence, let's sum up today's discussion. Today's topic is functions of English language. That means what function English does for the individuals as a whole. And the functions are informative function, communicative function, expressive function, aesthetic function or beauty function, then preservative function, narrative function, instrumental function, regulatory function, imaginative function, creative function, organizational function, directional function, heuristic function, then identity function, relationship function, and interactive functions along with the literary functions also. And I think with all these points, it will be helpful for all of you, both for B.Ed as well as D.Ed trainees, at least to understand what are the prime functions of English language. Thanks.